One of the biggest questions people are asking is, who is Mojtaba Khamenei? For years, he remained a relatively private figure compared with many senior Iranian officials. Despite keeping a lower public profile, he has long been considered influential within Iran's political and religious establishment. Supporters describe him as someone deeply familiar with Iran's leadership structure. Critics argue that his rise reflects growing concentration of power. Now, regardless of differing opinions, one fact is clear: the world is paying much closer attention to him than ever before. As supreme leader, every statement he makes will carry enormous international significance. This is where things become more complicated. There are several possibilities for what happens next. The first possibility is diplomatic pressure. Iran could continue issuing strong public statements while avoiding direct military escalation, focusing instead on internal consolidation. The second possibility involves indirect responses. Rather than engaging in open warfare, analysts often discuss the possibility of actions carried out through regional partners or other forms of asymmetric strategy. These proxy conflicts have defined the region's security landscape for decades. Another possibility would be a direct military response. However, such a move would carry enormous risks. It could trigger broader regional conflict involving multiple countries, leading to unpredictable global economic shockwaves. That's why many analysts caution against assuming that public rhetoric automatically predicts military decisions. Political leaders often balance fierce domestic expectations with the sobering reality of international consequences. The coming months will determine if this new era leads to further escalation or a fragile, calculated standoff. Imagine waking up to news that one of the Middle East's most powerful leaders has died, and within hours, his successor stands before the nation with one chilling promise: revenge must certainly take place. Those few words have sent shockwaves across the world. Is this the beginning of another major conflict? Could Israel and Iran be heading toward an even more dangerous confrontation? What role could the United States play? And who exactly is the man now leading Iran? Today, we'll break down what happened and why this statement matters. Stay until the end, because one decision made in the coming weeks could reshape the Middle East for years. According to recent reports, Iran's new supreme leader, Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei, issued a written message during funeral ceremonies. In that message, he described revenge as the demand of the nation and declared that it must certainly happen. Those words immediately attracted worldwide attention. The supreme leader is Iran's highest political and religious authority. Unlike a president, the supreme leader has the final say over the military, foreign policy, and national security. So when Iran's top leader speaks about revenge, governments around the world pay close attention. But before jumping to conclusions, understand that strong rhetoric does not always mean immediate military action. Throughout the region's history, leaders have used forceful language to reassure domestic audiences and deter opponents. The real question isn't just what was said, it's what happens next. The Middle East has experienced years of rising tensions. Iran and Israel have long viewed each other as strategic rivals. The US has also maintained a complicated relationship with Iran. Tensions have involved military operations, economic sanctions, cyber attacks, proxy conflicts, and diplomatic confrontations. Because of this history, any statement promising retaliation is closely watched by intelligence agencies and financial markets. Investors become nervous, oil prices fluctuate, regional governments increase military readiness, airlines adjust flight routes. Even without immediate action, strong political statements can have global consequences. What is the international community watching? Governments around the world are closely monitoring several developments. These include military deployments, official diplomatic statements, emergency meetings, regional security alerts, changes in shipping routes, energy markets, intelligence assessments. Each of these factors provides clues about whether tensions are rising or beginning to stabilize. Meanwhile, diplomats continue urging restraint from all sides. The primary concern is preventing a wider regional conflict that could affect millions of people and disrupt the global economy. What happens next? Right now, nobody can say with certainty what will happen. Several scenarios remain possible. The situation could gradually calm through diplomacy. It could remain tense without major military action, or it could escalate if either side decides to respond more aggressively. History shows that moments like these are often unpredictable. Small events can rapidly change the course of international relations. That's why governments, journalists, and analysts are watching every official statement very carefully. Whatever happens next, one thing is certain: the Middle East is entering another critical moment. The decisions made in the coming days and weeks could influence regional security, global energy markets, and international diplomacy for years to come. We'll continue following every major development and separating confirmed facts from speculation. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think tensions will cool down through diplomacy, or is further escalation more likely? Thanks for watching,